today I'm going to show you some looks with this new MAC eyeshadow palette. It's from the Selena collection and it's called Me Siento Muy Excited. I already did a full swatch and review. I have another video where I showed you my haul of this collection, everything that I ordered. I gave you swatches and close-ups, I did lip swatches, brush swatches of the eyeshadow palette, all that good stuff. So if you want more details about this collection and if you want to hear my thoughts on the collection as a whole, definitely go and check out that video. I will link it in the description box below for anybody who is interested in some more info. Today I'm going to be putting this eyeshadow palette to the test, showing you a few different looks. There are only 8 shades in the palette, but I feel like it has quite a bit of versatility. You can do some neutral looks, you can do some colorful looks, there's some dazzle shadows in there so you can get a lot of shimmer and shine, or you can keep it really matte like the eye look I'm wearing right now. Each one of the looks that I designed was kind of inspired by the 3 bullet lipsticks that I picked up from this collection. I really loved these lipsticks and I wanted to create looks with the Selena palette to go with each one of these lipsticks. I thought about the types of looks that I would like to create and wear when I was wearing a lip shade like this. That's where the inspiration for these 3 looks came from. So let's get into the eye looks now. Fair warning, I'm going to be prepping my eye in the exact same way for all of these tutorials. First with the MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly, and then setting it with this cream colored matte shade called Como Te Extraño. And I always prep my eye the same way, so that's just what it is. Now I'm going to use Los Dinos in the crease as my transition shade. This is just a nice medium warm nudie brown, perfect transition shade for me. Next, I'm going to use Te Amo and the red shade called 25 mixed together on a small flat brush, and I'm going to pack that on the outer and inner parts of the eye. I really like using this red shade as a mixer to sort of warm up and add some vibrance to these brown shades. So you'll be seeing that a lot in these tutorials. But yeah, I'm just creating that spotlight eye and then adding a little bit of smokiness to the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to use 25 all on its own on a nice small fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend out the crease really lightly with that red shade. I want a lot of this warmth to come through with this look because it is going to be a very neutral look, and I think this red just adds another layer, a little bit more dynamic look. And speaking of dynamic, I'm going to be mixing the 2 dazzle shadows. I love these. Me Siento Muy Excited, and it's a Texas thing, right there in the center of the eye where I left a blank space. Then, of course, curled my lashes and added my Wander Beauty Unlashed mascara. And this look was created to go with the Inolvidable lipstick because it has that shimmer to it. I really wanted a pop of shimmer and highlighting those dazzle shadows right in the center of the eye. And this is just even prettier and more classic than I could have possibly imagined. Now it's time for a really bright look. I knew I wanted something fun and bold to go with this cream nude lipstick. So of course, prepping my eyes, paint pot, and then setting it with Como Te Extraño so that I have a nice smooth surface to blend on. Next, I'm going to be mixing 25 and Los Dinos. This is an especially good trick for this look because I'm going for a really pinky look, and that little bit of red helps tie in the brown Los Dinos shade into the rest of the eye look. Next, I'm taking Captive Heart. This is a bold, bright pink frosty shade, and using my finger, I'm really packing that on, almost covering the entire lid, but I am leaving some blank space there towards the inner corner because we're going to add some sparkles there, of course. Before I do that, I want to go back and do a little bit more blending using 25 and Los Dinos on the lower lash line, as well as blending out that crease area. I'm also going to do a bit of a faux liner look, so I'm mixing the 2 deepest browns, Te Amo and Live in Concert, on a small pencil brush, and I'm really smudging that along the outer half of the upper and lower lids. Then I went in with that pink dazzle shadow called Me Siento Muy Excited, using my finger, I packed that on to that inner part that I left blank on my lid. It sort of blended gently outwards towards that bright pink shade. Then I curled my lashes and added my Wonder Beauty Unlashed mascara, and that finishes off this pink look. I really love the balance between a super simple nude, kind of My Lips but better lipstick with this more bright bubblegum pink, sparkly, shiny, very girly eye look. I'm super, super happy with how this pairing came out. You've already seen it twice in a row now, so you definitely know how I'm going to prep my eyes. I actually prep my eyes like this in every single one of my tutorials. I love having a consistent base on my eyes. That way, as I test different palettes and different formulas, I always have that sort of baseline to start with. But anyway, I'm going in with Los Dinos as my transition shade. This is going to be a very, very matte look. And it's kind of out of my comfort zone in that way because I really love sparkles. So I'm going to be layering a lot of these neutral matte shades to create a smoky, almost 90s type of matte eye look. So first layering up Te Amo on a really big flat brush. I'm not being too precise. I'm not worried about this being perfect. This is sort of the base layer, and we're going to put a lot more shadows on top. Layering up these shades is really what makes a smoky eye look a little bit softer, not so harsh, not so bruised looking. So I'm using Live in Concert with my fingers so that I can get a nice soft feathery application. Then going back with Los Dinos and re-blending that transition area, starting to clean up that space, and also adding that shade to the lower lash line so that we can build some smokiness up down there too for some balance. Now, you know I needed a little shimmer. I'm using the highlighter from this collection called La Leyenda on a small flat brush, and I'm really gently applying that just to the inner corners. I did need just a little bit of shine, you know. Now I'm going back with Te Amo, that's my all over lid shade, and just brushing a little bit of that on top to blend. Then curled my lashes and added my Wonder Beauty Unlashed mascara. That finishes off this look. This is really super simple, but I know I struggle to create a softness in my smoky looks, and I feel like this really has a nice soft sultry quality, so I definitely wanted to share this just in case you're like me and you struggle with a smoky eye look. I'm quite happy with how this one turned out, especially with this bright red Queen of Cumbia lipstick. I had a lot of fun playing with this palette. I really liked all three eye looks that I came up with. And typically for me, when I do my makeup, I'll do my eyeshadow first and then I'll pick a lip color that I feel goes well with that look. So it was really fun to sort of experiment and go backwards. Usually the lip color that I wear is a result of my eyeshadow. In this case, that inspiration worked in the other way. So that was kind of a fun way to stretch my makeup legs and just mix it up a little bit. I know that a matte smoky eye isn't really innovative in any way. It's probably one of the most basic eye looks you can find on YouTube, but it's not typically something I would wear. So even when I'm not doing something crazy and avant-garde and really technically complicated, that doesn't mean that we're not going outside of our comfort zone. I really had to resist the urge to add sparkly shadow all over my lid just because that's what I would normally do. And to be completely honest with you, I really like the way that this look turned out. It's definitely got a sexy, sultry, date night type of vibe, and I definitely would wear this for a night out. Sometimes it's just good to go back to basics, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. The more I use this palette, the more I like it, and I really like all three looks I came up with, but I would love to hear what you guys think about this palette. Which look was your favorite? Did you pick this palette up? I always love to hear what you guys think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. What am I even talking about? What is happening? Sexy, sultry, smoky eye. Aww. Huh? Okay then. Moving on. Oh, I really want to put shimmer all over my eyelids. I'm not going to though. This is kind of a 90s vibe, and I'm here for it. Don't look too closely, it's not perfect. But what is in life, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it be terrible if I had a red lipstick across my teeth this whole time and I didn't know because I try not to look in the viewfinder? That would totally happen to me too. Oh well. I don't think it did. Okay, great. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Alright, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go. Alright. Thanks for watching. Love your face. Wash your hands. Stay home if you can. See you later. Bye.